exactly what I thought it would be. I got my house on a little piece of land. This is a place I'm gonna take my stand. But I keep living on dreams. One thing I know, that's the way it's gotta be. Am I living the American dream? I keep searching for that dream of me, hoping someday that I will see myself in American dream.
How y'all doing, Blue Dots? It is Thursday, baby. It is Thursday, baby. It's time for another Blue Dot family meeting.
Try for every chance I get. You can't change nothing if you don't do that. I pay my taxes even when it hurts. Sometimes I think
I can do this all right today. Maybe I can make it through the whole show without missing a button.
The American dream. I keep searching for that dream of me.
All right.
Hoping someday that I will see myself in America.
How y'all doing, baby? I'm glad to see y'all are here. It's time for another Blue Dot family meeting. And I'm glad BW is here along with Richard Phillips. The remixtress is with us. Thank you very much, dear. Brian Champagne, Mega Wet Willie's here, and Karen Van Wyck, Sarah Coley. Thank you very much. Dolores Grant, Carol Gillens, thank you for being here. Donald Ware, BW, Mark Perkins is here. Our own Bernadette Pree, is always a pleasure to see Bernadette in the room. Michael Johnson is here. Maria Betancourt, Ohio Dad 70, my friend Joe, up in Columbus, Ohio. Thank you, Joe. I hope Steve's doing fine, too. Glad to see you here. Anyway, Wendy Carmeni, thank you. Todd Marshall. Let's see here. Michael Falbister's here. Martha Oliveira's here. Woo, everybody's here. Let me see. John Herron, our resident archaeologist. Howdy-ho, neighbor. How you doing? Uh-oh, it blinked. Kevin Durant's here. Thank you. Tracy Tobias, always a pleasure. Mary Humphreys, Martha Oliveira, thank you for being here. David Billings, always a pleasure to have you here, sir. Let me see. Let me get on down here before I forget what I'm doing. I think I have everything cranking here the way it's supposed to work. Let's see if my button's working. Yep, somebody needed to slap it. Anyway, it's Thursday. It's time for another Blue Dot family meeting. And, oh, Lord, tonight's the night, I guess. We're going to vote. That's the way I understand it. Been a little wrapped up in shit all day, but as I understand it, Nancy Pelosi's going to put the infrastructure bill on the floor of the night. They're going to vote on it. And the Build Back Better program, I understand, is going to be put on the floor tomorrow for a vote. Well, la-di-da. Let's get this shit going. It's about freaking time. I wish we would have done this a few weeks ago. But there's big politics going on, and that's the game that's being played. I understand they're going to vote on the infrastructure bill, the fiscal infrastructure bill, and it's going to pass, I assume. And it'll head to the president for signature. And then tomorrow, I guess they're going to try to pass the Build Back Better budget proposal and get it through the House, baby, and send it to the Senate, and let's see what happens. Let's put them up against the wall. Let's make Joe Manchin and Christian Sinema vote against it so we can all point fingers at them and go, look, you jerks, you killed it. So we can specify who's doing this crap. We've got to do something. I'm glad to see them going to move something on this shit. I'm still saying hold strong on all the shit we want until we get it. I'm just tired of playing games. seriously, I'm we ain't gonna get anything if we don't fight for it. And if it takes, I don't know what, to get Joe Manchin and Christine Sinema on board with anything at all. In my book, they're just solid Republicans and Democrat clothing. That's all. We're going to see where it goes, though. But I see where the Department of Justice is filing suit against Texas, against the voting rights laws down here in Texas. Good timing. Let's get that shit going. It could have helped in Virginia, too, you know. There's anti-voting shit that the Republicans have pushed all across the country. Yeah, we need to. And I think one of our Democratic, I believe it's a senator, came out to support today. I can't remember his name. And getting rid of the filibuster. Let's get rid of the filibuster because that's what's killing these voting laws. We can't get anything passed because Republicans aren't going to pass anything because it's protecting them. They don't give a shit if anybody else votes as long as they get elected. Good to go, baby. So we need to get our shit together and start acting like we own the freaking house, because we do. We have the White House, the Senate, and the House of Representatives. We own the house. We're the landlords, baby. Let's get after it. Anyway, Bernadette, are you here?
I am, John. Can you hear me?
I can, and that means I hit all the buttons.
Yes, you did it right this time.
And did you notice I faded the music out?
I did. I also noticed that Travis is not in the room with you. I have those magic glasses like Hobo Kelly.
Yes, you do. No, Travis is not in the room, but he's got a watchful eye on us. Thank you.
Yes, he's amazing.
He is an amazing son.
And you did a fine job there, sir.
He did, and continues to do so. He's got a lot on his plate right now, and so he's got work to do down there. But he can monitor the chat and everything. He's in there listening and everything.
He's amazing.
He is.
He's amazing.
I think so, anyway. But how's everything in your life, Bernadette? How's Dominic?
Hey, Dominic is doing well.
Good.
We finished class early today. That's why I'm here. Yay! And he's doing really good. He's learning coding. He has a class in coding now. And he has figured out that he could take what he learns in class and apply it to his little robot he built.
Lordy. There you go.
How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty damn cool. When he can find the application, not only the learning, but how to apply it and what he wants to do.
Yep. It's fascinating to watch his little light bulbs still go off.
Good.
And hey, next week, we go for shots.
Oh, you're getting your booster shot next week?
Well, next week he's getting his shot.
Oh, that's right. He gets his first shot.
Yes.
Outstanding.
Yep.
I bet you that makes you feel a little bit better.
He feels better. I feel better. And for all those anti-vaxxers out there, I pay no attention to them. Yeah, I'm going to kill my kid. But we'll die together. Don't worry about it.
There you go. We'll all get lizard skin together. Well, Bernadette.
Hey, we'll all stick to a refrigerator together. How
we'll all
about
stick
that
to the refrigerator together. Bernadette, I'm so thankful you're here all the time, darling. Thank you.
I'm blessed to be here, John, to help you out.
And
all right.
David.
Hey, John, how are you doing today?
I am doing fine, sir. And you?
I am a bit under the weather, but I'm doing okay.
What's up, bub? Just
I call it crud bug. It's not full-on flu. I don't have the vid or anything like that. I just feel cruddy.
Well, we're here to cheer you up. That's our job, buddy.
Good, because
after listening to
Manchin this morning, I could use some cheering up.
Are you shitting me?
He was all over the news shows, basically justifying why he didn't want in.
Yeah. I'm all for it. Push it to the Senate. Let's go. Let's put him on the record of what you're doing. You're going to vote against it? Vote against it. Let's see. Doesn't mean it's over.
And if we're going to put, I've been watching a lot of the news shows put the blame on the progressives for the loss in Virginia, ignoring all the progressive victories in other Democratic elections, including a socialist getting elected down in Florida, if you can believe that.
Yeah, go figure. Right. Yeah, no, we had some major wins on Tuesday. So
we did. Yes, we did. You wouldn't know that from mainstream media.
Nope. They're piling on right now, trying to, this is what's wrong with the Democrats. They can't do anything and blah, blah, blah. This is hurting them and they're going to lose the midterms. Kiss my ass. We're not done yet,
this is what's
baby.
Wrong when you have propaganda in mainstream media.
It's getting there. Fair and balanced. CNN, tune in every day. Yeah, no shit. I'm getting
Well, I
tired
give
of it.
Right.
one person on CNN credit. What was his name? Van Jones called
Van
him out on it.
Jones. Yeah.
I don't know if I would give Van Jones so much credit as because, recently he got a big check for just being Van Jones.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
he got a huge check.
I just noticed he was the one person that said, no, look at all these victories. This is probably not the connection you think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, right before we we bring in Bill Jones.
We don't want to give Joe Biden any victories in his first year of his presidency, but I think he did well.
I think he's done an exceptional job for what he's been up against.
Virginia did exactly what Virginia always does.
Yeah, Virginia flips whoever the president is. They flip opposite.
That's how come they have their governor race in the off year.
Yep.
Because they like to play that game.
Yep.
Before we bring Bill Jones in, who's in the room, I wanted to give a shout out to Eva Adams over in Germany. Baby, she's with us tonight. As she says, hi all, I'm live with y'all for the first time in ages because I'm already in standard time. You're early enough for me. Yay. Thank you, Eva Adams. I'm so happy to see you, darling.
I love her.
Yeah, I do too. Her. She has got a powerful voice. I think she ought to use it a little bit more.
Does. Well, she does. She got, the last time she put something up, she got taken down immediately, but I saw it.
You saw it?
I did. I got a chance to see it, and I spread it around. By the time I spread it around, it was taken down.
Man.
And so I just let her know that, hey, Eva, I got your back. I saw it, and yeah, we'll just keep doing it. And no matter what, we'll keep putting it out there because it's the truth.
She does. She's smart. She's
very knowledgeable lady.
Very articulate.
Very knowledgeable.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Anyway, Bill Jones, how are you? Bill, are you with us? Oh, he's got his mic muted there. Yeah, I hope you.
I wanted to hear Bill's take on what's been going on.
Yeah, there he is.
We're all anxiously waiting. Please, Bill.
Hello, Bill. Uh-oh, Bill, we can't hear you. Might be having. He just dropped.
Okay. That's all right. We're gonna bring him back in. Yeah, we all know what happens with Bill and his connection.
He's backing his hands back up.
Yeah, let me invite him in to speak and see if we can't get him in here. Bill, are you with us?
Can we try it again? Am I working?
Yes, sir, you are. How are you doing, Bill?
All right. Been a long 3 or 4 weeks since I've been on. I've had a lot of ups and downs.
How's your physical health doing? Huh?
I have some. I'm hanging in there. I'm still dealing with it. I have an echogram they're taking a video of my heart valves on Tuesday, and then I see the procedure guy next Wednesday. So we'll see. It's up in the air.
Well,
I lost my best buddy yesterday.
Oh, Lord, Bill.
Sorry.
Well, most of you know about Sam, my boy dog, but we lost him yesterday, and it was a tough day for Bill.
Yeah, but, I'm sure it was.
I'm so sorry, Bill.
He's one of those kinds of beings that you don't, and I believe that all animals are beings just like you and me.
Yeah.
Because they have a spirit, and I've never met a spirit like him. He never barked at anything other than like a fox or a wild animal. He never barked at another dog or human being.
Wow.
He never bit anybody. Whenever he saw you, he wanted to play. He'd give you kisses. His tail would be wagging. He loved everybody. Well, and I said, the whole world needs to be like Sam,
Doesn't it?
He'll be missed.
If we could all be like
anyway,
that.
Kudos to that nobody said anything yet on the show that I heard. Maybe I missed it when my thing went dead. But kudos to Mary Garland and the Department of Justice for filing suit today against the state of Texas for their voting rights.
Yes, about time.
Very kudos, man. Well, he's been battling them there in Georgia, and then he just got done throwing a bunch of shit at Arizona, and he said, well, we're at it. Guess what, Texas? You're on today too, buddy.
Yeah, let's get that going. I was very happy to see that today.
Yep.
It's what needs to happen across the country. With every
one
of these bills.
And a lot of people criticize the EAG, but you look at he has 150,000 employees. He's got hundreds of attorneys. He has hundreds of prosecutors. The guy has got at least 100 and God, I don't know how many damn cases he has in federal court.
Oh Lord!
Plus all of the
He's got
the FBI. Yeah, I mean, all the FBI investigations for January 6th. The man has got his plate full, and I think he's doing pretty good. I'm really encouraged by what the January 6th committee is doing. And when he
got
announced
20
he
more
was
subpoenas
filing-
coming out tomorrow.
Yep.
And what's his name? Clark is supposed to testify tomorrow.
Yep. Jeffrey
So-
Clark too. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Big stuff. Yeah. I'm very encouraged by what they're doing. I just keep in mind how big of a job that is. The Department
Huge
of Justice
job.
is huge.
And I
It's
don't know
huge.
anybody who would want to take that job
No,
willingly.
huge.
No.
Yeah, you have to remember they have 150,000 employees.
That's amazing.
DOT is not a small place. You look at that building,
No.
it's like, holy
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
this place is huge.
Yeah, no.
But kudos to them going after the idiot states like Georgia and Arizona and Texas that are trying to take away people's rights as we speak. And I think there are more states in line. So,
I believe so. I believe so.
Yeah.
You know, we're all anxious for justice, in a myriad of ways.
Yeah.
We all
Yeah.
want it today. We want it now.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't
we
work
want it
that
a lot.
way. It has to go by the
Yeah.
book, and Merrick Garland is
Yeah.
one that goes by the book.
Yeah.
He's going to cross every T, dot every I on every case he's going to try to bring. And so I have faith in that we're going to get something done. But that's the key, baby. We have to keep this going, especially the January 6th. I'm glad we got more subpoenas coming out. I'm glad to see Jeffrey Clark. And yeah, somebody just asked you, Gary Spring, Steve Bannon. Yeah, he's still running around out there. We don't have any idea of when he's going to get in there. But, we have to keep this pressure on. And we have to start getting legislation through Congress. We can't keep, jacking around. We have to get some shit done.
People want to see something done more than anything else, especially the middle people. And we got to show them that we're going to get stuff done.
Yeah. That's what they expect. That's what they put us in office for. I mean, Joe Biden ran on this Build Back Better, this whole idea of lifting up the whole country, lifting up all boats, and here we are. We're ready to do it, but I'm sorry because we've had deadline after deadline. It's been in the news for months. People are tired of this shit. Either get the job done, or what? That's what they're saying. Get the job done, or what, baby? You're not, if somebody came on your job site and didn't get the job done, you're going to fire their ass. You're going to get somebody in there that does the job. Well, that's what we need in the House of Representatives, and that's what we need in the Senate. People that are going to get the job done. And
One thing that this morning reminded me of Joe Manchin.
Huh.
He's on the defensive. He's really on the defensive. Let's keep him on the defensive.
Let's keep him
the
there.
Pressure on. It is starting to. You're starting to show it in him going out these shows, which he normally doesn't like to do, and trying to defend himself.
Yeah, and
lean on the man.
What is he having to defend? Standing against family leave?
All those billionaires in West Virginia,
I know it. Well, they got sitters, they got nannies, they got they don't call them nannies. They call them, what do they call them?
There's a French word for it.
There's a French word. That's the one I'm trying to think of. Au pair?
Au pair, thank you.
There you go. Some things stick in your head, an au pair. Of course they do. Your piddly ass. You ain't got one? Well, that's just too bad. But that's where we are. Oh, I can see this is going to happen tonight. Discord is messing around with us, and it keeps dropping Bill out, and it dropped Bernadette out. And so
we saw what Nancy did today.
Did Johnny Fly get an invite? He's not able to take it.
I think he's in there. He's in the queue.
Having fun today.
Aren't we, though?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Bernadette.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, John.
I keep asking. You saw what Nancy did today.
What did Nancy do today?
She put back in the bill the paid leave.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I mean. Let Joe Manchin stand up there and defend him not voting for it because of family leave. And the other issues that are going to be in it. Let Joe Manchin stand up there and say, no, we don't want that. We can't afford this.
And the bobblehead from Colorado, she had to speak up. She's like,
Bart.
nobody should get paid leave. I gave birth to my baby in a truck.
In a front seat of my truck. Really?
You would.
And what did you do right after that? Did you just go back out to the ranch or to the bar and just start serving drinks again? No.
Yeah, right.
You went to the freaking hospital, you idiot. Anyway, Lady Freedom Rocks just came in with a $5 donation. Say thank you very much. And say, she says, hello, Blue Dots and all the ships at sea. I'm Lady Freedom and I rock. Sorry I'm late.
Yes,
Haven't felt well lately. Oh, darling, well, we're sorry to hear that.
Lady Freedom Rocks.
You bet.
Because we need you full strength and full steam ahead, lady.
That's it.
I want to point out what Bobert did at the end of that little thing too that really pissed me off.
What, Bill?
Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, go ahead, Bill. Can you hear?
Hello?
Can you hear me, everybody?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Johnny Fly, we can hear you, and we can hear Bill.
Okay.
My headphones are messing up really bad.
Bobert took a really big homophobic shot at Pete Buttigieg at the end of that about chest feeding. And I'm real tired of this BS that men aren't, equal parents to women nonsense just because they're gay parents.
You know what? It doesn't matter whether they're gay or not. My
Absolutely
son is
not.
a full-time single parent. Full-time single parent that takes care of his kid. Not only does he take care of his kid, he helps take care of his mama too.
Yeah, Bill. John, I'm wondering
Yes.
if Bill wanted to say something. I don't know if he got to say it yet.
Well, hello, Johnny Fly. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Welcome to the show. Bill, did you want to say something? Sir, I'm sorry. Bill, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here, I think. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Let Bill say what he wants to say, John. And
No big deal. I just wanted to let you guys know I'll try to be back in the mix here Sunday or Tuesday and make it more regular. But I've had a pretty tough couple weeks. So
well, brother, we're terribly sorry to hear about Sam.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll get through it. You've been through it. You went through it recently. You know the deal. It's not a fun time.
No, it weighs heavy on your heart, my friend. I know.
Yeah, when you have somebody like that in your life for 9-10 years, and then all of a sudden they're gone, it's like holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
so.
You're lost. You got a hole in your heart, brother.
Big kudos to DOJ for taking the case to Texas too, and somebody mentioned early in the program when I was waiting about the victories we had. The media and everybody had their attention on Virginia, but don't forget Mr. James being elected the mayor of New York.
Yes. The mayor of Boston.
Yes. Yes.
Woo.
Michelle Wu up in Boston.
Michelle Wu.
Yes.
Mayor. Man, that's awesome. And we also picked up 2 House seats.
Go
we picked
figure.
up 2 former Republican House seats, one in New Mexico and another one in Ohio. So
we did pretty good.
Bad, guys. There's no gloom and doom.
I want to give a shout out to our own Blue Dot who had the courage to run for her seat.
Indeed.
Erin Trombley, and even though she didn't make her seat, she got a valuable experience.
She did.
And Erin has so much to be proud of. Yeah.
We can all be proud of Erin.
And the fact is that she had exposure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you guys go and talk, and I'll catch you in a couple of days when I got my breath back, and maybe share a story or two with you.
Outstanding,
Right.
Bill. Take care of yourself.
Good luck with those upcoming medical appointments, and I am sorry about Sam.
Yeah, no worries,
we
man.
all are.
No worries.
Bill.
Take care, guys. Love you guys.
Love you
Bill.
back, Bill.
Come back
Hold
soon.
on, Bill.
What?
Healing blessings for you, my dear. You be strong, okay? We got you.
I'm a tough little bird. No big deal.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Ain't no doubt.
All right.
All right, Bill. Take care of yourself, brother. That's rough when you lose fur, baby. And I recently went through it, and I'm sure a lot of you have had to go through that. So it rips it.
Hello, John.
Hello, Johnny Fly. How are you?
I'm doing great. Number one, do you realize that it will be maybe a week and a day, and
Yes, sir.
I will get to see you in person?
Yes. November 12th and 13th and 14th, we will be in San Antonio, Texas, at the Market, the Courtyard at Marriott at Market Street in San Antonio for a Blue Dot family hookup. So if you're in that area, baby, come on by and join in a conversation. We'd love to have everybody come up.
That's down to single-digit days.
I'm telling you, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yep.
If everything goes right, I swear I'm.
Somebody eat some tacos for me, please.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna eat your shirt. Don't worry. I'm gonna eat. No problem with me eating tacos. Not a bit.
Well, hey, you know what, John? I wanted to mention about this Mansion guy too.
What?
He's gonna be a pain in the ass, number one. But I noticed. Did you hear what he said this morning on CNN? What he said? Basically, he said that he says that the rest of the progressives or whatever and the Democrats, they just feel that they expect him to rubber stamp everything because they tell him this is what we want to put through, that he should do it. He says, I don't work that way. He says, I like to take my time and look through it and see what it's going to be and then make my decision from there. That's what he says. He seems to be the one that's middle of the road, supposedly. I don't know. I guess
the key words in Joe Manchin's, the key words there were we need to take our time.
Yeah.
That's the key. That's
sure.
The key
we have all the time in the world, don't we?
Yeah, we have all the time in the world. We can take our time.
Yeah, like maybe until the midterm elections of 2022. Maybe that's what he's trying to stretch it out to. Wouldn't surprise me.
No.
Hey, then he can flip parties and be part of the new majority.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Hey, let me thank Jeremy McDonald for donating $10. Jeremy, thank you very much, Jeremy. Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah, no problem. That was me.
Thank you. Yes, I knew it was. Thank you very much, sir. We appreciate that. How are you doing?
Good. I was going to say, despite all the doom and gloom that some of the mass media will tell you, one thing happened last night that I only heard one person say it this way, and I didn't realize it either.
What?
Rachel Maddow mentioned last night that
I like her.
She doesn't understand what the doom and gloom is about. She said, Joe Biden did something no president's done in 40 years.
Yep.
New Jersey didn't flip. It always does.
Yep.
He kept it Democratic. So, despite all the naysayers, we did pretty good last night. We did something that hasn't been done in a long, long time. My lifetime.
Yeah. No, we're not jumping off the ship. This boat is not sinking, baby. It was a big disappointment because Terry McAuliffe had a good lead there early, but it faded out, and I have my suspicions about a lot of reasons why.
But Terry McAuliffe's mistakes are not Joe Biden's mistakes.
No, in the words, yeah.
And what they keep referencing is that Joe Biden lost Virginia. No, Terry McAuliffe lost.
No, this is not a referendum on Biden's agenda.
No, it's not.
And for once, I'm going to take a page out of Bernadette's book and say, all the naysayers, that's fucking background noise.
Yeah.
They're trying to distract you. They're trying to make you feel like you're not getting what you want. They're trying to keep the eyes off what's going on. They're distraction.
And that's not to be compared with being like, well, my little rant yesterday. I was pissed off. I'm pissed off that we're not progressing through the bills that I want to see pushed through. I want the infrastructure done, but I want that Build Back Better plan. That's the future for America. That's the future for working people in this country. This has nothing to do with rich people. They're not going to get a freaking dime out of this. As a matter of fact, they're going to have to pay for it. As well they should. And like it's going to hurt them anyway.
Not if Manchin has his way. He doesn't want the rich to pay.
No, that's who Joe Manchin's fighting for. Joe Manchin is fighting for the billionaire class, which there's 700 and something of them in this country. And the other day he was talking about he don't think we ought to single out one group of people, because I don't think that's right. Yeah, as long as it's those people. If it's the rest of us, screw you, Charlie. Yeah.
How many times have the rest of us been singled out?
Yeah, forever. We're singled out every damn time there's a law passed by the things that are left out of it for us.
Too many times to count, John.
Too many times.
If I were down there in Texas when the grid failed twice, I would feel pretty singled out.
I feel a little bit better now, though. Thank you very much, David.
I
feel a lot better now.
It kills me. That they will say this because the common people are getting screwed.
Yes.
We're pretty damn singled out.
Yes, we get singled out.
We're so singled out. we
But
can't even vote anymore. They are
There you
making
go.
it impossible for those of us who are singled out to not
Well,
vote.
when
And that's
when
what
don't we
gotta
get
keep
screwed
fighting.
over though?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
What's that, Johnny?
Exactly.
I said, when don't we get screwed over?
When don't we get
Exactly.
screwed over?
Yeah.
But they throw you a pittance every once in a while. You know, the crumbs of the cake, baby. To try to patronize you into thinking that they're working.
Be happy. You got your little stimulus checks. What else the hell do
That's
you
exactly
want?
what they think. I mean, look, we gave you a little bit of money. Now shut the hell up and get back to work.
We pat you on the head.
Pat you on the head.
You're a
Get
good
out
boy.
of here.
Now go play.
Yeah, get back to work and work for shit wages.
That's exactly
And
what it
you
is.
know, if you die from COVID in the process, who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? Sparky, do you give
well,
a shit?
You're taking one for the team.
Now that the from PG&E shutting power off.
Oh yeah, did you like that, Sparky?
They shut your
Well, right
power
now,
off right
I'm
now?
running on a generator right now.
Are you shitting me?
You got the
No, I
rolling
was already waiting until the show just started. The music was rolling, and all of a sudden, boom,
There it goes.
goes off. Then it comes back on. Then so I sit there and reboot the computer, and it's just getting back to where it was.
Oh, man.
It went off again. So I said, "Fuck this!" And I went out, pulled the main, and did the thing, and pulled out the generator and cranked her up, and I'm cooking now.
There you go, brother.
Right.
Then I get back in the house, and PG&E calls with an automated voice, tells you
Right.
your neighborhood's experiencing a power outage, and we expect it to resume
No
around
shit.
7 p.m. tonight.
Oh, man. See? We can
Don't
do
you feel
better.
reassured?
We can do better. Yeah.
I don't feel really scared. I'll go out there and look at
This-
the meter
this
after
is
7
not-
and see if it's on.
This is the electrical system in California. That shit could happen at any time.
Well, the voice said that it affected like over 100 customers. So it's just localized. It's just in my area. And
Just your
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, we experienced it last week, Bart.
So they just roll around and pick somebody at random and say, "Well, sorry about you. You ain't gonna get it
Yeah,
for you."
Well, they
it ain't
could be
it ain't
replacing a pole or something
Yeah.
because they've done that before.
Well, maybe let's assume that then. Let's assume that they cut that power off because they're making improvements to the system.
Or another tree limb right by the
Yeah, okay.
Or
the
another
power
tree.
line runs right by.
Let's
Hey,
hope
you know
for
what?
whatever reason they shut it down. It's
Hey, you know
It's a-
what?
oh,
If they
wait.
keep doing it like that, just pretend you're in North Korea. That's how they do it. You never know when the power's going to go out there and when it comes back on.
yeah, they
It
don't
kind of
have
feel
power
like
there.
that, Johnny.
Hey, John.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm
John
telling
Diddy
you.
Bag.
Yeah, but
John Diddy Bag
power-
just made two
power
very
lines
good
I
go
know,
right
I gotta
next to the
catch up
highway.
here.
It's just-
Let me take a moment to thank John
Phone call.
Diddybag because he came in twice in a row. John Diddybag came in with $20 and said, "In the movie theater, which armrest is yours?" Huh?
Yeah.
It's one you get your arm on and don't move because if you move it, you gave up property.
Yeah.
There you go.
Both.
Both.
Just to let you know, too, John, S.E. Smith has his hand up.
All righty, Johnny. And let me thank John Diddybag who came in with another. I'm sorry. Let me thank John
Ponders.
Diddybag for coming in with another $10. Said in prison bus, are there emergency exits? Emergency exits in a prison bus? Now wait a minute. If there are,
I just got a phone call.
Huh?
PG&E restored my power.
well, that was quick. That was quick then.
Yeah, but I'm going to exercise the generator. I'm not going to
You're not going to run out there and shut everything.
till the end of the show.
Yeah, we walked through the whole process of that with my kids, how that happens, how that works, what they do, all that shit, so they know.
Yeah, but I got to walk to my panel, pull the main, then walk back out to my shop,
Yeah.
where I've got the generator backfilled through an old where the welding receptacle used to be.
Right.
So, and then I feed the whole house,
There you go. Yeah.
backfeed it. That's
That's
why
right.
I have to have that main pulled because it's simple.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Me and my kids walked through that whole system today. Make sure you turn this one off before you do anything
So
else.
after you're done with your show, I'll disappear
And then go
and
switch out.
reappear one. Yeah.
Indeed. All right. Well, hey, SC, are you with us?
I'm here.
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing just fine.
Great.
And
Good to hear y'all.
good. So what's going on down in Tallahassee? I'm sorry, up in Tallahassee.
Well, over for you,
latitudes here.
for you, it'd be over in Tallahassee.
Well, now
Because
wait a
we're,
minute. Wait a minute. I think you're a little up from me.
Well, okay, I'll
Yankee.
give it to you. Don't go that far now.
No.
I just messing with you. No, everything's going good. I feel DeSantis is setting himself up to steal the election. He's announced.
He's making noise down there.
He announced Tuesday that he plans to unveil a plan to establish a statewide election police force. The Gestapo, basically.
My God.
I guess that's what they called them in the old days. But so we're gonna have to see how that works out. And that kind of, because Roger Stone come out and said since DeSantis didn't challenge the Florida election, why? Because Trump. There is no evidence of any fraud or any wrongdoing. But Roger Stone come out and said since DeSantis hasn't challenged the election, for whatever reason he would need to, Roger Stone is going to run for governor of Florida. So,
oh Lord,
I mean, my God.
Hey,
Another
John,
person that
Let that soak
technically
in
should
for a
be
minute.
Jail. Mm-hmm.
Let that soak in.
Scraping
Roger
the
Stone's
bottom
going
of
to
the-
run for governor of Florida.
he's scraping the bottom of the barrel now.
The guy with
Hey,
Nixon
just what Bernadette
tattooed on
said.
his back.
That's what Bernadette said. Someone that needs to be in jail. And
Yep.
this is the thing that's starting to piss me off these days, is all these fuckers that need to be in jail, and we're probably never going to see them in jail. We're
Yep.
probably never going to see them in jail. And I seen where everybody's getting, every time one of these people that January 6th that stormed the Capitol get their little prison sentence. I wouldn't even call it a prison sentence.
Couple months.
I mean, there's a lady from Texas who is the real estate.
Yep.
She has enough money to take a private jet to Washington D.C.
Yep.
She was the one that got to go on vacation to Mexico because
she
she
was
had
the one that-
already paid for it.
She gets 60 days, and they put it in one thing. She gets 60 days in prison. No, she doesn't get prison time. 60 days.
She
You
won't
don't
see
go
a
to prison.
prison.
For
She'll do it in the
60 days.
county jail.
I've
Not
done 60
prison.
days in the county
Believe me,
jail.
prison's a different
I mean,
place.
my God, that's It's just
It takes more than 60 days for them to open up a bed in prison for you just to get there, and it takes 30 days for you to go through the check-in into prison.
Yeah,
So, I would love to see that.
yeah.
In prison, though.
You're barely
Okay.
checking in before you're checking out.
No,
You're
remember,
barely
we're
making
talking-
friends.
We're talking
Yeah.
club fed.
Yeah, Club Fed
Yeah.
again. Yes.
yeah.
Which we have one located right out here in Three
And-
Rivers, Texas, not
the
far from
reason-
here.
I got
But
one.
here's
in
the
mind.
problem. The
Complete with
reason
tennis
why they're
courts.
getting these light sentences like this is because the charges are not sufficient. They should be
Exactly.
charged with insurrections
Yeah.
That's what they
Exactly.
did.
instead of like disturbing the peace in the Capitol building.
Let me get. Oh,
Hey.
look at you sneaking in there again. Let me thank Leanne Cab, who donated $20 and said, with all the crap that the cult has been doing, it's been 0 days since the U.S. has looked like clowns to the rest of the world. Ain't that sad?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Hey,
Go ahead.
hey, John, just for a laugh, did you see what happened on Tuesday down in your Daily Plaza down there in Texas?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Say that again. I'm sorry. I was distracted by a
Did you
squirrel.
Did you see what happened in Daily Plaza on Tuesday down there in
Oh,
Texas?
yes. Oh, yes.
With QAnon, how they showed up believing that JFK Jr.
Jesus.
was going to emerge undead
Yep.
and declare he's going to run the vice president Trump.
Yep.
Oh, but wait, did you hear the backstory to
Oh.
all of that?
There's more.
Is that oh fuck yeah.
There's more.
And I think it was Robin Kincaid who was talking about this on her show yesterday. The Q people that believe that JFK Jr. was coming back to run as Trump's partner in the next election
Yeah.
also believe that by way of I don't know, Q thinking that that what's his name, the general that Trump, the Flynn, Flynn, that Flynn, some kind of way, you know how these people think, is blood related to John F. Kennedy's father. Okay.
Really?
And that Trump is related to Flynn, which makes him related to John F. JFK's father.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. No,
So,
they said
and
Trump
so that JFK Jr. is related to Trump by blood, and he
they
was
said
going to
that
come
Trump's
back.
birth father is General Patton, is what they said. Even crazier. They said his son.
These people are out of their fucking mind.
This is what's crazy about it. This is what's crazy about it, because I was watching some of the videos on Twitter around there. Not only were there JFK, some of these people were thinking that Robin Williams was coming back. Kobe Bryant was going to be there. I mean, and one lady was even videotaping saying that they had just met Robin Williams, and they actually believed this shit.
Just met him.
They actually
It's
believed
right
this
over there
shit.
by the grassy knoll.
This is how far gone these people are. I mean, not just going with the JFK Jr., but they were there thinking that people like Robin Williams and Kobe Bryant was going to be there. And some of them actually thought they met.
And they're all coming back as right-wing nut jobs too, by the way.
Because all of this was supposed to happen on November 2nd, you know, the day that John F. Kennedy was shot in Dallas, and JFK Jr. was supposed to come back because he's not really dead.
No.
And that didn't happen.
No.
So I'm just wanting to know what's the next date.
Okay. Well. Let's get to that right now then.
Okay.
When he didn't show up at
was
Delaney
shot on November 22nd.
22nd, yeah. A date both of us remember, don't we, Spark?
Okay.
You
Okay.
bet.
Yeah.
But I was in the 7th grade.
Yeah, me too, buddy. I was right around I was
Yes.
at Sam Houston Elementary School is where I
They did
was.
say later he showed up at the Rolling Stone concert.
That's what I was
claimed
going to
that
say.
Keith
When he didn't
Richards
show up
was
at
him.
Delaney Plaza, they said he's going to show up at the Rolling Stones concert. Oh, my God. Let's all
So
go.
now how
He's
do
coming.
they
Come on. Are you
How do they
shitting me?
answer it, John, when now that they didn't show up, what's going to be their excuse as to why
Don't
they
worry.
didn't
Wait,
show up?
there's plan C, D, E, F. We haven't even gotten into the other side of LMNO, all that stuff, man. There's plans in the works.
How is it that these people have followers? I just want to know.
Well, just
How
look at
is
those
it that you
followers.
become a follower of some bullshit like this? My brain don't work that way.
Not
so
only
I'm,
followers,
like,
it's
totally
one thing to see
confused.
that shit online, but when you show up in person, when you show up in Delaney Plaza going, hey, I heard something's going to happen, you look like a dumbass to the world. We don't even know what your name is, but we can spot
And then
dumbasses.
there was somebody shouting, "Did we land on the moon?" And everybody
Yes,
goes,
yes,
"No."
no.
Didn't you find that particularly ironic, considering they were waiting for JFK Jr. to come back?
Right.
That they were also claiming there was no moon landing. Anyone make that connection and we'll go,
And while we're going, let me thank John Diddybag, because he always comes in and makes us all go, As a matter of fact, he keeps Travis up at night. John came back with another $10 and said, if a person told you they were a pathological liar, would you believe them? I mean, he's a pathological liar if he says he is. Well,
Got a point.
then,
Yeah, that's a good question.
yeah, you got to be watching tricky with
Well,
this.
you
See, it's
know
going to keep you up.
Trump will
It's
never
going to keep you up all damn night now.
Boy,
am
John
trying
so
to ponder
Diddybag
that
keeping
shit.
us thinking
I'm
tonight.
still trying to figure out how come the number 2 pencil's number 2. It's the most popular pencil there is. That's a political question there. Why shouldn't it be number 1?
You know what it
Somebody
is?
write up a bill. Anyway, Ben Stroud came in with $10 and said, what's with the 60-day bullshit or 2 years probation for these insurrectionists? When are they going to get the real time in federal prison? We got plenty of room for them in Leavenworth, Kansas. Outstanding, Ben.
the little fish are ratting out the bigger fish and getting lighter sentences. We don't know who the bigger fish are yet.
The bigger fish yet.
Because right now all we're seeing is them process through these little guys.
Exactly who the bigger fish
No, we do know.
We do know.
Yes, we do.
But we haven't said it out loud. Well, we've said it out loud. Matt Gatz, Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Cucumber, Louis Gomart, Mo Brooks. We have a list of people. Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Catman 56, my buddy Keith up in Minneapolis,
Arizona.
came in with $5 and said Democrats and progressives need to push the message of building better. just as hard as the Republicans' message of hate, fear, and bullshit. Indeed,
He's
my
right.
friend.
Harder.
Indeed. Harder.
He's right. The Democrats' biggest problem is messaging.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every last single one of them out there running for this last election on the 2nd should have been out there promoting the message, promoting its messaging. This is what the
Don't get me on this
Republicans do,
because y'all know I will rant for a
even-
half hour.
Even
What?
QAnon can do it. Let's
It's
just
all in
get
the
on
messaging.
a message.
Well, you know
Let's
what?
get a message and push it.
Well, you know what they were saying too. Well, the Democrats are pushing Trump too much. That's why they lost. They should have concentrated. I think that's what they said about.
That's my point. That's
uh,
my point.
Yeah,
James,
you know,
right?
we started to be.
We need to get a message and then push it.
stick with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
stick with it and push
Yeah,
it.
because I
right?
got
Yeah,
news
just-
for you. The Republicans don't have that problem. They got a
Yeah,
message,
they
baby.
don't.
They got messages. They're all fucking lies, and
They're all
push the
lies,
fuck
yeah.
out of that
They're all
shit.
bumper stickers, but the message is
Yeah,
pushed
and they believe
so
the shit
well.
too.
Yes, patriotism, baby. That's what it's all about for the right. They sell it like cotton candy at a carnival. Get you some right here. Get you some right here. Patriotism. Get your flag. Get your bumper sticker. Get your Bible. Get your God. Get your gun. That's all patriotism, baby. And there's a large portion of our population that eats that up. But again, like I said, that is not patriotism. It's not
And
what
we
it
should
is.
be out there talking about what Joe Biden has already done for this country.
Indeed.
What has already been done.
Indeed.
And I didn't hear none of that shit.
Did I hear that your grandson got vaccinated today?
My grandson gets vaccinated next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Oh,
Yep.
Awesome.
That's his first opportunity to go down there, and I'm right there with him.
Hey, if I can bring this point up, and maybe SC would know since he's a Florida boy. My one cousin said to me that DeSantis is now encouraging those shippers that have all their stuff stocked off the coast of California. He's saying they can come down to the Florida. I guess they go through the Panama Canal or something. I don't know how they would do that.
Which
Yeah.
has to
And
be
they could
scheduled.
They can drop their stuff off. Is that true, Wesley? And if so,
I
that's wild.
haven't heard nothing about that, Johnny. I mean,
I've heard that, but
No, he did
That's a
say that. He
massively
said that
expensive
like
trip.
last week. And all of that, they would have to schedule the trip through the Panama Canal.
right.
And then it would take several weeks to do that. These ships are not some little speedboat out there on the ocean. It would take a lot of money to turn that ship around and fill it up with fuel and send it on its way. And then, so what is he going to do? Is because we still don't have any truckers in this country, they still have to offload it and then truck it to wherever the fuck it needs to go. And a lot of it apparently needs to go over here on the West Coast. So what, are we going to truck it back across the country?
Yeah, who's going to
Yeah, that
absorb
makes
that
a
extra
lot of
expense?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, really.
The person paying for whatever you bought off the shelf that was recently empty.
That's you. You're going to be the one paying for it. That's who pays
Yeah,
for
exactly.
it. It trickles down. It's all
That
in
sounds like
Reaganomics.
DeSantis posturing, though. Honestly, it sounds like posturing on his point. Look at us. We're going to do it right. California, blue state, does wrong. Good red state, Florida, does right. And it's posturing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can't be no more done than when that big ass ship from China was stuck in the Suez Canal and they
Exactly.
couldn't move that
Yeah.
motherfucker either.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yep. Indeed. Let me thank Mark Perkins, who just came in with $5 and said, I had to see an eye doctor a few weeks ago, and she said I should think about getting glasses. Mark, welcome to the club, buddy. I got them. Halftime, they don't work. Mark Perkins
just
came
gonna
back
say-
with another $5 and said I told her that was ridiculous. My vision is still as sharp as wait a minute, as any butter knife out there. Fuck Trump. You know what I do,
Hey, you
Mark?
know what,
Thank you very much. By the way, Mark, what I do, I've learned that Control Plus on your keyboard, it makes everything get a lot bigger on the screen in front of you, buddy. That's what
or
I
you
do.
just go to the drugstore and
you mean
and
Control
buy you
V,
some reader
Control?
glasses.
What? Go.
know
Let me
what,
see.
John?
SC, what'd you say?
I was gonna say, or you go to the drugstore and buy you some reader glasses.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
where I
good
get all
for
my
you.
glasses from.
Hey, I went to the optometrist and got these things. and still have to get close to the screen and take them off so I can read. I can read better without my glasses than I can with. The only thing my glasses help with is distance, and that ain't so great either.
I can see just fine, but if I want to read anything, I gotta slip on the glasses.
Yeah, thank
That's
you.
how I am. That's how I am.
Yeah, it happens when you get wiser. When you get
well, I
wiser.
got to do
That's
this
what
for
it
my
is.
glasses, I buy-
I
I
The
buy
smarter you
3 pair
get,
at
the
one
more
time.
you're going to need
I was
glasses.
gonna say, John, be nice, be kind now.
I'm trying to, brother. Sparky, you were going to say something, brother?
Yeah, but now I forgot.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Yep, happens all the time, brother.
I was gonna say.
I didn't forget what he was. I didn't forget what he was going to say.
What?
You're talking
Okay.
about how you make things on your computer something get big. It's you hit left like shift or control and scroll up on your mouse wheel. It makes things get big too.
Control V.
Control B? Oh,
Yeah,
really?
and then
That's
you get
one.
your, then you get your
that's
scroll wheel.
That's
Ah.
one way, or hit your left shift
All
button.
right, now
scroll
wait.
your mouse.
Here's the problem. Y'all are telling me new ways to do it, and I have this one way in my head.
John,
Let's don't
stick
screw
with your
with
way.
it.
Stick with your way.
Just
You
do your
guys
one
are-
way.
Yeah, I got my way.
You guys don't tell John to push any buttons,
no,
okay?
yeah.
Because we'll all be in the room, okay?
Yeah, we'll all be in a dark
No,
room here
no,
wondering
no.
what the hell happened.
Keyboard, not one of his buttons.
Don't
Yeah.
tell him to push
Hey,
any
a button
buttons,
is a button.
okay?
I have buttons on my iPad. I have a keyboard here, and I have a keyboard over here.
You got things working right now. Travis is not in the room.
Yeah. I'm really taking a nervous look all around me every time I'm looking
You
around.
really need more
John.
switches.
You're doing fine.
Hey, I was
Yeah,
just glad
give
to
him more
see. Travis came in and showed me how to fade the music, so I can fade the music and still be able to
I just need you
hit
to
my
shut
button.
the fuck up. Cause nobody asked
See?
you, bitch. I need you to
I
shut the fuck
could have
up,
screwed
bitch.
up, and
Shut
this
the
could have
fuck up,
happened.
bitch. Shut
Oh, no, that's
the
the wrong
fuck up,
one.
bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh, no,
what,
see?
John?
Shut the
I don't
fuck
know
up.
what y'all doing now.
I think
What?
that's-
I can't hear you. The music's playing. What?
Shut the fuck up.
What? What?
I was gonna say, John, that's gonna be number one. You keep playing it, boy.
Yeah. was
I
trying
love
to
that
figure-
song.
I
Okay.
do love
I
that
love
song.
it too.
That sentiment's going out to Mark Rubio today. Thank you, Mark.
Hey,
There you go.
another one. Mm.
Hey, you know what, John? When
What?
we're all at the bar down there,
I'm
we
looking
gotta
at my
all
buttons.
sing that from memory. I like the bar. See how
Are you?
that.
Well, we're going to have it on the loudspeaker in the lobby.
okay.
We're all
There
going to
you
be
go.
throwing sawdust in the lobby floor and dancing. I don't think so.
They're gonna have preachers coming over there and telling you to repent for all that
Oh,
nasty
Lord, they're gonna-
language you're using.
We will be well-behaved individuals, I am sure.
Watch out! Don't get 5150.
5150?
Yeah.
You know what that means?
What's that?
Uh-oh.
Mental case.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 5150, huh? A mental
In Cali-
case.
in
Detain for your
Cali
own
it is.
safety.
And it won't be preachers. It'll be elders because you're going to a Zion-owned church of the Mormons.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what we're doing. We are? Where-
Yeah,
where
the hotel you're staying at.
Yeah.
Where you said blah blah blah. They're all owned by the Mormons. That's why if you go in their shelf and pull it open, the Mormon Bible's the first Bible you come to. It's their business.
True, it's their business.
Mormon could be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right there yeah, they ought to replace it with the copy of the Constitution. That's what they ought to put
That
in
would
that
be an
drawer.
idea.
It would be a better read, besides, and
And
let's face
then if you
Well,
open that
yeah.
book, the first page tells you about how Jesus appeared to the Native Americans, set them straight on how
Well, you
they
know
were
what?
wrong.
I think it was Illinois,
John?
wasn't it?
I tell you what, John. Whatever you don't understand in the Constitution, Ted Cruz will be happy to.
I'm sure
interpret it
Ted
for you.
Cruz would just get ecstatic explaining it all
Yeah.
to us.
You see how the other senators punked him the other day?
Oh, that was funny.
I'm sorry, did what?
The other senators punked him. He was talking about John Kerry flying to the cop thing in a private jet. And he goes, nobody up here owns a private jet. And they all go, well, Portman does.
Rob Portman does. Boy, howdy
He
shit.
doesn't own a private jet. They just punked him.
They just punked him. Boy, howdy.
Yeah, they all said, all the guys that were
man.
standing there, hey, Portman does. That was funny.
I'm nervous because this little red light, this light over here on my system is turning red, and it's staying solid red. So I'm hoping I'm still getting out. That the pictures still. I'm looking at the chat to see if anybody's saying it's messing up.
It's good.
Still
good?
pretty good.
Good.
You're good, John.
Good.
It's good on
I
Discord.
need to put a
too.
piece of tape over that light. That's all. Don't.
There you go.
That'll fix that shit.
John,
Huh?
I'm gonna let you know, John.
What?
John, Ed Bates Jr. has his hand up if you want to bring.
Oh,
his ass up to
Lord.
the-
I'm sorry. Let me get over there and get Ed in the room. There are so many buttons here I'm trying to look at. But Ed, are you in the room?
Can you hear me loud and clear?
I hear you loud and
Yeah.
clear, Ed. Sorry for not being attentive there. How you been doing, bud?
I have been well. And John, listen,
Huh.
I'm not trying to run your face or anything or not, but
No, but go ahead.
your Astros played well. Your Astros played very well.
But what
Houston
is the
Astros-
underlying message there?
Want to say that they played well. But look at it this way. There's always next year. And
There
I
is.
don't want
There
to-
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all up
I
on
love
sports ball, buddy. No, it was. We were paying
I
attention.
was nearly 26 years ago. The Braves won their first World Series. I remember that night when Grissom caught that fly ball in 2 outs, and they finally got their World Series championship.
No,
But
I
we
am
didn't
happy
get-
for Atlanta. I really am.
Yeah, we're having a parade tomorrow.
Yeah, the Astros have won in the last decade? I know, haven't they? I think.
They haven't won in 2017. They haven't won one in a franchise
2017.
history.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
It's just it did take a distraction off me after the unfortunately the bad news in Virginia. Unfortunately.
Well, yeah. Yeah,
But
I
do
have.
wanna say, John,
Go ahead.
but John, I do want to say that what gets me that they're going to have the Country Music Awards, and I don't know if one of the recipients will say thank you, and they'll say the line "Let's go, Brandon." Which
Dude,
is the-
come on. You don't expect somebody to get up there and say that shit?
You think they will?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
Come on, you guys. They say it all the time. It's their inside joke.
Yep.
Nobody knows what it means.
Of course, we know now.
We all know what it means.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Robin said this on her show the other day. Instead of just saying, fuck Biden, which I can handle that because I'll say fuck Trump all day,
All
every
day
goddamn
long.
day, okay?
Fuck Trump goes right there.
Exactly.
You don't have to question what I said. But they have
Exactly,
some
brother.
little silly ass little game that they want to play. Oh, we're going to have a secret code language. We'll say, let's go, Brandon, and that'll be for real.
Nobody will
Fuck
know what
Joe
we're talking
Biden.
about.
And nobody will know what we're talking.
No,
So
it'll
let's
be
start
secret.
that shit. How fucking
Brandon-
immature.
Exactly.
Hey,
Yeah,
Bernadette.
can I add something?
Bernadette and John.
Add something, Bernadette.
You guys don't
Bernadette?
feel the urge to fly a Confederate flag or a Trump flag
No.
like they do to us.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Check this out. My buddy Andy, sent me fuck Trump bumper stickers.
He did me too.
Oh, there you go.
Mhm,
He did me too.
mhm.
I want one.
Hey, Bernadette, you ought to copyright that saying, and because that's
Yeah,
a trademark.
get revenue from that.
I would love to copyright that saying, but I didn't come up with it.
Oh, I thought you did.
No,
But-
just
but
here.
Bernadette,
Here's
can I add
you know,
something, Bernadette?
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Say that again.
Bernadette, can I add something?
Absolutely.
I don't know if you heard this, that they say there were some Q nuts over at near the grassy knoll where
Yes.
Kennedy was assassinated,
knoll.
waiting for JFK Jr. for his arrival.
Yep.
He's been dead for 20 odd years.
Hey, don't bring
even
up
years.
technical shit here. You know,
It's
technicality.
just they don't realize he's a
coming back.
Democrat. The Kennedys were Democrats.
That's the
But-
message,
don't
though.
see that.
The dead
Really
Democrats
lost
are
their
coming
mind.
back as Republican right-wing nut jobs.
Yes.
They've
No.
lost
And I
their
suspect
mind.
that's going
They
to
have
happen
lost
the
their
very
damn
same
mind.
day
Tell
that I start shooting silver dollars out of my ass.
I'm just
Thank
saying.
you.
I'm just saying.
Did they ever find a
here's
plane
the problem
crash
with the whole
site?
right wing shit. Here's the
Yeah.
problem. They just cannot face. Trump lost.
Trump lost.
That's right.
They can't
Trump
admit
lost.
it. They don't want to admit the thing. They don't want to admit.
No.
No, they're
all.
still
No,
saying
the
that
only thing that makes them
technically
feel
he's
good
still
is
the
is to
president.
claim we stole
He's the
it
legitimate.
in a
He's
massive.
the legitimate president because the last election was fraudulent. That's the lie.
Remember that song that Madonna sang, "They're living in a material world"? Well, in this case,
Exactly.
they're living in a delusional world.
But
Oh
they've
yeah,
been
I
li-
love that. I love
Okay,
that.
Y'all remember?
I've heard
y'all
that.
remember
Somebody
way
sang that.
back
Living in a
when-
delusional
when-
world.
Remember when Kellyanne Conway came out and she
Oh.
said there were alternative facts. And ever since she said that, that's where they've been with their alternative facts.
Thanks to Fox News.
Mm-hmm.
And when
Yeah.
Sean Spicer was on Real Time with Bill Maher won. It's just Spicer could not answer Maher's question if the election was rigged. No, he is Spicer is loyal to Trump.
Okay,
even
wait
when he
up.
And
left.
he would
Hold a
not
minute.
admit it. He would not
Hold a
say the
minute.
words.
Hold a
And
No.
Bill Maher should have thrown his
Spicer
ass
used
off
to
the
be-
stage right then.
Spicer was Trump's press secretary. From day one, Spicer lied. So,
You know what
why
Spicer
the fuck
is?
would we listen to him?
Yeah. And, and Bill
You
Maher
I'm
didn't
sorry.
give him a lot of time.
What, SC?
No, I was just gonna say Bill Maher didn't give him a lot of time. He probably
No,
had
he
5
cut him
minutes,
off, but
yeah.
I would have cut him off a whole lot. At the minute it come out of his mouth, abba, shut the fuck up
Was
and
he
get out of here.
promoting a book?
Yes, he was. He came out there and
Yeah,
sat it in his
yeah.
lap. Look at here, I got a
That's
book.
the only reason he was on Bill Maher's
And
show.
yeah, and Bill Maher
And
didn't
you know
ask him
what?
about the book.
Yeah, but you know what? It probably still helped him. I'm pretty sure he got some extra book sales out of that, even though
Sure he
You know,
did.
That's what he is.
And what?
Oh, but
He's
It's
brave
like
for
John
going
Bolton
on
and the
Bill
rest
Maher's
of 'em.
show in the
Uh,
first place.
You know,
Oh,
they all got a
Ask
book.
him why he-
Sean Spicer. Sean
But Maher
Spicer,
did-
fuck Donald Trump. He lost. Get the fuck over it.
Exactly.
That's right.
Maher
Amen,
did
sister.
ask him, why is that book down by your nuts? You afraid we're going to kick you in the nuts?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
yeah.
heard him say that. I heard him say it. Yes, he's got a book. They all got a book. They all want to make some money off of Donnie Boy before he fades away into history or something. I don't know.
He's got a book out. The last press secretary he had, she's got a
Yeah,
book
you
out.
can ask me
Ain't
questions
buying that
now.
one either.
Fuck you.
I
Don't want
bought
to ask me
Mary's
shit.
books. I'll
Now
buy
the
Mary's
current
books.
Yeah,
press
Mary's
secretary,
book I would
that's
buy.
a breath of fresh air. Now the new press secretary, she is a breath of fresh air.
This
Yeah, she
presidency is a breath of fresh air.
Oh yeah.
But she
it's
is
just- I'm
indeed.
trying-
She's on top
John,
of her
here's the
game.
thing.
She doesn't take any shit from them. She's
John,
she's
I-
ready for a
she will
comeback
have
with
a
anything
book
they
out.
got.
And she will
Can I
have
ask
a
you
book
a
out
question, John?
eventually.
What's that? Go ahead.
She's out with COVID.
Yes,
Yes.
she's got COVID right now. So, but she's been
But she
vaccinated.
ain't dead.
Yeah, she ain't dead, and I don't think she's gonna die. She got the shot. So, Ed, you were gonna ask me something?
But I
They're
wanted to
making
say
it
this,
10
John.
days.
Go ahead.
I'm
Ed.
sorry, Spark. It's just I'll make it quick. I got before I catch the new episode of United States of Al. I just want to note that it's been Trump fucked the country up everything, and
Big time.
I mean before Trump fucked the nation up, I loved Obama. I love Obama, and
Yeah.
Obama taught me to love my country again. But it's just how can I love my country again after the 4 years and of course the incident of the insurrection has caused a tarnishment, a mark. How can I love my country again?
Ed,
Tony,
That's the
I
problem.
tell you. I'm sorry.
go
Ed.
ahead, Bernadette.
Ed, I will tell you how. I will tell you how you can love your country again. Just remember, it's your country.
Indeed.
That's right.
Indeed. And Ed, let me tell you, I wholeheartedly agree with your statement. Obama gave me faith in this country again. He
Yes.
did. It's not that I lost faith in my country ever, but after Bush and W and all that shit going on in the war, it's a little
Oh, don't
disheartened
get me
here.
started on
And
W.
Obama came along and inspired this nation. He inspired
know
them
what?
to
And was elected twice.
twice,
Yes.
twice.
You know what?
And
You
he
know what, John?
enthusiastically, because he inspired people. He inspired
Yes.
the best in us. And that's why he won 2 times, because he made us feel.
I'm not giving my country up to this bullshit.
No.
Well, John, you know what?
Because it's my country.
There you go, baby.
You know what,
Go ahead,
John,
Johnny.
I was going to say, though, it's through the elections that we vote the president in. And I really hope, I mean, I know there are some years they're going to vote for Republicans and other years they're going to vote for Democrats. But given the fact of how these past few presidents ran the country, I wouldn't blame the country. It's the people, it's the elected presidents that they get in. In light of the fact of how Trump was, how he ran the country, for God's sake, don't ever take a chance on voting Republicans in again. It's the American people that are voting them in, and the American people need to wake the fuck up and say, hey, look, if we're doing good under the Democrats, we're progressing, don't vote a fucking Republican Party back in again, because you're going to erase everything we gained.
We need.
But John,
go
my
ahead.
thoughts exactly, John.
Go ahead.
But John, don't forget about the 3 scandals during Obama that almost took the country down. It was
the
either
tan suit?
Sasha got caught smoking, or the tan suit, or
Tan suit right there, buddy. It did it for me.
saluting the while drinking a cup of coffee. It almost took the world down.
Yeah, really. Cup of coffee, man. What? It was disgraceful.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he wasn't impeached for that.
Fox News. That made Fox News head explode.
If Fox News
not
would
to
have had their
mention
way,
that
they would have impeached him
Obama
for the
was born
tan
in
suit.
Kenya.
Yeah. It was,
Obama
and
was
I've
born
said
in
this
Kenya.
time after time from the first time I started running my mouth. The rise of Donald Trump was a direct result of electing Barack Obama. It was the hatred that we saw rise out of the bigots and the racists and the deplorables.
Tea Party.
The Tea Party rose up, baby. He's born in Kenya. He's a witch doctor. All this stuff of racist kind of shit. And Donald Trump came along and saw that, baby. These are my people, he said. These are the people I can. I'll hate who you hate too. And that's what Donnie sold him. And then he threw in fear of immigrants coming, massive people coming across the border. We got terrorists coming in.
His whole presidency was about fear.
Yeah. Indeed.
And look at
that's how dictators keep power.
And I want to bring up some with a couple of things, because I'm sitting here strolling through Twitter and I stumbled across the thing with this Kyle Rittenhouse trial going on right now.
Right.
Yeah.
See, I'm seeing here where the judge presiding over the trial talks about the Bible while instructing jury on the law, shit like that. And then I seen today where there's some little there's people not too happy with the jury selection in Ahmaud Arbery trial.
Arbery. No, one African American on that trial.
Yep.
1 black juror, 11 white, baby. See a picture there?
And this judge handling this Rittenhouse case, this guy already to me is like, all right.
He's bought and paid for.
He's a Lulu.
Yeah. Wasn't it? I think it was the My Pillow guy and Ricky Schroeder that put up the like $2 million bill for this kid. I'm sure he's got people just dishing out money to his
his defense. Money, baby, the right wing love him.
You got the money.
You bet.
You got the money. You can get away with some stuff. And if this kid's got these people like that still pouring money into his, it's ridiculous. And
it's
I want
sad
this
statement
kid,
of our country.
I want this kid, and I want that daddy and his little
his son and their buddy.
Yeah, all of them.
Hey, John.
Yeah. Yes,
John. I noticed Linda Gallup has her hand up, and so I'm gonna, if it'll help, I can sign out. And,
we're gonna see if we can't get Linda in here. Let's see, Linda, you have to accept. I don't think Linda's ever been in the room before.
I don't think so. That's what I said. Look,
so Linda, if you're listening, I just sent you a invite. You have to accept that invite, and you'll magically appear in the room. Let's hope.
Hey, Discord takes some time.
Yeah,
sometimes.
It's been slow. As a matter of fact, everybody I invited to the room, it took a few seconds before it popped over there. So we'll see here if we can get Linda in the room.
The top of her. It should pop up on the top of her screen.
Oh,
so
she's green. She's just got to click the accept button.
Yeah.
There's a green accept button at the top of your screen. You just need to click on that, and you can get in and join the conversation.
Indeed. So we're all sitting here waiting on you, Linda.
Okay,
no
I
pressure.
got a story for you guys.
What?
yesterday, I had received a couple of calls from an 800 number, and I don't normally answer those.
But
if you want to leave me a message, leave a message. If I feel like I should get back, I will. And so they left a message, and it was my bank. And my bank called me. It was the fraud services of my bank.
Oh, hell.
To call and let me know that my credit card, my debit card, had been used in the mountain time. And they wanted to know if I okayed these charges. I'm like, hell no, I didn't okay these charges. I ain't been using my debit card, and I was not in the mountain time, especially at a Walmart. Okay, it wasn't me. So,
I got one of those calls one time.
Yeah, I had to. My bank is 60 miles away from me because I'm rural, and so I had to hop in my car and go to the bank to have them issue me a new debit card because, it's the beginning of the month and I need to pay my bill.
Yeah.
And I couldn't wait for it to come into the mail. But I have to say that I bank with a credit union and have for many, many years.
There you go.
And shout out to my credit union because they were right on top of it. And those people never got a chance to touch my money because they were on top of it. And so,
they
shout
got
out
my
to
money.
my credit union, man.
They got my money.
I didn't lose.
But the bank gave it right back because it was the bank.
Yeah.
They had already made 2 charges before somebody had caught that 1 minute I was in Corpus Christi. 5 minutes later, I was in Austin.
Yeah.
John,
I don't travel that fast.
About 10 years ago, I went to visit my stepsister in Brooklyn.
Right.
And on the way out of town, I swiped my card at a 7-Eleven. It was a debit card at the time. Didn't think a thing of it.
Yep.
Well, the next morning, I get a call from the bank after looking at my account, and $2,000 is drawn out over the course of 4 or 5 hours at 6 different ATMs because they didn't interlock and they couldn't tell the amount had been taken out.
Right.
And all the bank, I have a credit union too, and all they asked is, were you in Brooklyn? I'm like, fuck no, I was in bed at 7 a.m. Money came back that same day, and it was all forgiven. But it happens to everyone once in a while.
Yeah, it happens. They got me at a gas pump going into town. I just stopped and swiped it, and that's where they got it. Within minutes, they were using that card in Austin, Texas, at a Home Depot. They had bought 2 items and then tried to go to an ATM, and that's when it got them. But again, my institution gave it right back to me. It was back within my account within minutes. Yeah. Like it never happened. Sort of like
I don't know how they got me, John. That's the curious part about it, because I haven't been out. I haven't been to any stores. I haven't swiped my card anywhere. I haven't bought anything online lately. So it's just a mystery how they got my number. But that y'all go ahead and try that shit because that card is dead, and I got a new one with a sailboat on it, and I'm like sailing off onto the ocean.
It all depends on what day they hit my card.
Yeah.
If they get lucky like the lotto and hit it on payday, you're in good shape. Wait the next day. Sorry, buddy. You're not going to buy
I don't think they got out of Walmart with the shit because Walmart declined the card.
Oh, good.
Because my bank was on top of it like white on rice.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you have to be careful nowadays, especially in my case, and I've learned since. I've had pulled up to a Stripes, a very prominent gas station down here in Texas, and it was a fairly new place. I had pulled up to the farthest pump, the number 1 pump, all the way at the end, away from the door down there. I was in a hurry. I just wanted to get a few bucks of gas. I had to go into town, so I jump out, boom, throw my card in there, and then after I got the notice, I retract my memory here and where I used it at this gas station. All right, let's go. Went right down to the gas station. I went over and looked at that pump, and there was nothing that I could see. And I went inside and I said, ma'am, did y'all know that there was a card reader out there on pump number 1? She said, you're the second person that's come in here and said that. Yep. They had already got it, some numbers, and went back and got because they try to make those things look like they're part of the machine that you're using. So all they have to do is put that over the card reader. It looks like it blends in with the rest of it. You come up, use your card. They see you drive away. They can run over there and take that thing right off.
Finding those things, they are finding those card readers all over the place, man, all over the country.
Well, hey, all you gotta do is when you go up to and you have any doubts about it, you should, from what those card readers I've seen, you should be able to pull on it and tell if it's, because it looks just like it. They just slip it over the other one.
The safest thing to do, really, is to go inside and pay at the cashier.
Yeah.
That's the safest way to use your card at a station is if you go inside and use your card.
I pay with because I'm not buying a lot of gas at one time right now.
Yeah.
So usually I'm getting like $20, $15 at a time, and I try because there's only like 2 convenient gas stations around me. If I use my debit card, well, it takes 3 or 4 days before it shows up. So I'm like, well, screw that. I'll just go to the ATM and get $20. I'm gonna get gas or whatever and get my gas.
I had a friend who used a regular ATM, and here somebody put one of those fake readers on it, and it drove all of her money out of the account. She had a hell of a time getting it back.
Yeah, nowadays, and they're getting smarter and smarter with this technology. So you have to be very protective, or you take the attitude I have is, yeah, good luck. Yeah, you're not going to get much out of my ass. That's,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have that much. So, if getting out of my, you're going to get, down here, I don't know how it is with y'all, but
I hear you, John. What they probably say to me and say, you know what, we're going to put you some money.
We're going to send you some.
Like $20 on your shit, okay? We put $20 on your account.
Because when we were talking about using your card outside, and down here, if you don't have $100 on your card or more, your card won't work at the pump. It'll say, see cashier. So most of the time, I'm going inside anyway. So, like I said. And that's the way
someone
people
gets my
are.
money.
Huh?
Someone gets my money. If someone was to get my money that I had, it'd be sad that it happened, but I also feel good about knowing, well, they ain't getting fucking richer than I am. So,
yeah, they're not going to Vegas on my money. They're not planning a cruise, not even buying a big flat screen TV. Nope.
Well, John, I just want to let you know. I want to let you know, maybe Bernadette can help this lady. I don't know if you've heard from Linda Gallup. It looks like she's trying to talk. I'm
Who?
vaguely, very faintly. Linda Gallup.
Linda's in. Linda, are you in here?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, there you go, darling. I'm sorry you snuck in the room and I did not see you. I apologize.
I'm not here. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear.
I can hear you. I thought there was something wrong with her thing, and I could hear something faint. And I didn't know if you had introduced her yet or not.
No, I had not.
Welcome,
Linda, how are
Linda.
you?
Hi. Great. Wonderful.
Good. And how's everything in your neck of the woods?
Okay. Did I hear that Roger Stone's running for governor?
That's what we're hearing.
Yep.
The rumors out there. Either that or he's just trying to get. Are you in Florida? You're in Florida. Yes, you are.
No, I'm in Missouri.
Oh, you're in Missouri. That blew that out.
Well, Linda, that's what he says, but I doubt it. I mean, it's all hype, just something else.
I think it's more of a publicity thing.
I'm pretty sure he's just pushing DeSantis' buttons. Yeah, I mean, I'm
Indeed.
pretty sure he's getting what he wants out of DeSantis.
He can ask for donations. You know why?
You, simply put, are a short-sighted, utterly useless, oxygen-wasting human form of pollution, a Darwin Award-deserving, selfish coward.
Roger Stone, in a nutshell.
I'm sick of all of them. I'm just sick of all of it. It's insane.
It is. And they're going to keep trying to push it. The
people that are running, I mean, this is... We have so much to do.
We do because there are some new Trumpers running. I can't. I'm not going to try to find it right now. There's a story I want to look at, and it's 3 of the new Trumpers that are running to oppose Republicans, and they're really they're scraping the bottom of the barrel, baby. It's going to get worse.
They should start their own party, John. The way they're acting.
They don't want. They want the Republican Party, baby.
I know they do. I wish they would start their own party and just disappear.
That way we could identify them, make it the maggot party. Oh, I'm sorry, MAGA party. Yeah, maggot, not maggot, MAGA.
John, it's actually MAGA now.
What?
It's the MAGA now. Make
MAGA.
America
Oh,
great
that's
again,
right.
Again.
Make America
MAGA,
great again.
You got
Because you know how great it was when
when you
Trump
say
was
it.
president. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Shit.
But he's sitting there in the background. He's just waiting. He's
He
waiting.
is.
He's not going anywhere.
Oh,
He
he's
is
gonna
not-
run. He's
going
gonna
to run again. You bet. He is going to run again. And a lot of
And
people
he's
think,
glow-
oh, it's over.
He's gloating his ass off too, watching all the confusion he's created.
The sad thing is, I'm torn between whether or not he's going to run, or he's just going to use this to get as much as he can. It's going to depend on the
He can't
support
do
he
both.
gets. No, he can't do both. But if the maggots start rallying around him again, oh yeah, he'll take that shot. He'll take that shot.
you know-
And he could do it. He did it once. He could do it again. Don't think for a moment that he can't.
There's
Only for
he
Merrick
pays for
Garland
nothing.
for cases.
And
Still
why
waiting
isn't
for-
he doing it?
Merrick Garland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they got the case in Georgia. Department of Justice should move on that one. The state of Georgia should move quicker on that one. I seen Ratzenberger on TV, what was it, today or yesterday?
Today.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because he's got a book coming out. He's got a book coming out. Explaining to you how
book
Donnie
too,
tried
yeah.
to cheese. Yeah.
These cases are moving. The courts are what takes
Yeah.
time.
That's
And
the
see, that the Trump knows that. You know, all these idiots fucking know that shit. It takes time to move through the courts, and so let's postpone this and just see if we could run out the clock, and that's what it's all about. It's all by design. It's all fucking distraction. Garland can't move these cases any faster than what they're going through the courts.
let me remind
Except
everybody
there's
also.
Supreme Court, which, you know, if they want to hear a case on abortion, they can.
You want to know why the wheels of justice turn slow nowadays? Let's not forget where Mitch McConnell spent all of his time during the Obama years and during the Trump years.
Yep.
Picking judges, seating judges. That was the number one priority for Mitch McConnell. Because if you control the law, you control the outcome and the speed. And the this is the game that the Republicans play in like Mitch McConnell's book. It's the long game for him, baby. It's not about today's win. I'm setting up for a solid victory. You'll never be able to beat my ass again. That's what he's doing. That's what they're doing with these election laws across the country, trying to rig it to where they'll get in and they'll stay in. Let me catch up real quick because 10 minutes ago, I'm sorry, Michael Johnson came in with the $2 donation and said, "I'm the black sheep of the family. Fuck Trump." Welcome to yeah. Yep. Us too. Black sheep of the family, baby. We're the ones, didn't drink the Kool-Aid. And Diana Mallory, bequeather the gong and secret squirrels, came in with $5 and said 8 more days until party time. Party time. We're going to San Antonio. I can't wait.
Yes.
I can't wait. Saturday, supposedly, I was supposed to get my Carvana car. I remember now, keeping you updated in this story, the car was supposed to be here on October 12th. Okay? And then it was going to be here, what was it? November 1st or 2nd? And now it's going to be here the 6th. So we're playing the lotto game of, well, are you going to get this used car you bought or not? So it's
Sounds like
supposed to be.
something
Oh, it's
Popular guy's involved in.
yeah, it's
I
really
just hope,
pissing me off.
I just hope, John, that we don't. That total going down. I have to transfer from one plane to another and going back. So let's just hope that no nut job stands up and starts causing problems in the plane.
Yeah, let's hope not. There's been enough of that shit lately.
Hey, Johnny Fly, if that shit happens, duck.
Duck. Yeah,
Hey, John,
duck. Get your camera out. Start filming, buddy.
Hey,
'Cause
John,
we all
with all
wanna
this
see
guesstimating
it.
on it, with all this
What's that?
guesstimating on the ship date of your car, is it Mike Lindell doing the shipping?
Yeah.
no shit.
Oh God.
Yeah, really. Yeah, no shit. Yeah,
John,
no,
before I
we're
go,
just,
let me
because
let you know on something.
I've had to sign the damn contracts 3 times. Because, we didn't get it to you on time. Wait, you got to go back and sign again. Okay, you're going to say, oh, wait, we didn't get it to you then. You got to sign. Are you shitting me? And then I call the insurance company because I ain't got the car yet. And I'm cutting them some slack. I understand no drivers and all this other bullshit, but it was supposed to be here October 20th. Cut me some slack. Could have told me where the fuck it was. I went and got it myself. Been here sooner.
Right.
But, it's that ongoing thing, so we'll see you Saturday. So far. But I'd have to look at my phone. I can't remember what day it was because so much shit has happened. They texted me the day before it was supposed to get here last time. The day before. He said, it's not going to be there. What the shit? So.
Did you buy a new car?
Not a
John?
new car. No, we bought a used car. It's a
that's good.
It's a 2016 Ford Focus.
Right, that's going to be good for gas and all that
There
stuff.
you go, baby. Every time I go to town, it's sucking money out of
imagine.
my wallet with that truck of mine.
So you're going for a Chevy Colorado.
No,
Would've been nice.
no, we're gonna keep the truck, because I anybody that either owns animals or lives out in the country, you need a truck. You can't.
Yeah,
really
that's
live.
true.
You need a
Before
truck.
I
You're gonna
go
be
to-
hauling.
And the good
shit.
part, that truck's paid for.
That is true.
Yeah, but
The truck is
you won't
paid
have
for,
to-
except for the gas that
John,
goes in it.
You won't have to run into town with the truck anymore, though, will you?
No, that's the key. I won't have to take the truck into town
Good,
anymore
good.
because it's about 15 miles to the post office. So yeah, it's a 30-mile round trip at the very least.
Before
If
I
I
go,
go.
John, I'd like to leave you with this.
What?
Main Street sign in Savannah honors Lieutenant John White, Savannah's first black officer. He is the remaining surviving officer of the first original 9 who integrated to the Savannah Police in 1947. He also served the Montford Point Marines, the first black men to serve the United States Marines.
Hoorah!
Yes.
Hoorah and Semper Fi. Now say his name again.
His name is Lieutenant John White.
John White. And it's the history we learned, baby. We talked recently about my lack of knowledge of Black Wall Street. When that story came out, I felt bad that I didn't know that story. Where did that story go? But with as many bad stories that are not in the history books, there are a million good stories of African American, Black Americans who have done heroic things and have not been recognized for it because of their color.
John, I'm glad y'all brought this up because about a week ago I stumbled on this lady, and she's no longer alive, but she looked to be 100. She was the oldest American park ranger. Her name was Betty Reed Soskin, Soskin. Look her up on YouTube, and y'all will be. She's incredible. I've never heard of this lady before in my life, and I find her out just out of nowhere. But she was the oldest living American park ranger. She was 100 years old, still working when she died.
Bless her heart.
And this lady, she was brilliant. And like I said, you can find her on YouTube because she's been on CBS this morning and all that.
And say her name again.
Yeah, it's Betty Reed Soskin. I guess I'm saying that right. Soskin.
Soskin. If you could put that in the chat, that would be great.
I will. I'll share one of her videos from YouTube in the main discussion.
There you go. And if you don't know what main discussion is, y'all ought to have Discord. Come over here and give us a chat and see what's in main discussion. But yeah, the enlightenment that old adage of if you can't learn something new every day, check your pulse, because you're either dead or you're just worthless.
Good for the brain cells.
Yeah,
Maybe
you're
in
just taking up
hibernation.
air. Really, there is something to learn every day. There's something to smile about every day on your worst day. There's something that you can drag out of that to try to drag yourself back up. Try to practice that. Try to remind yourself that you can get through anything. As long as you keep putting one foot in front of another and keep standing up for yourself, you can get through freaking anything. But it's not always that easy. And
I just shared one in the main discussion where they're naming a middle school after her, but over in the Bay Area, over in California in the Bay Area.
Right.
But yeah, this lady was now the interview I seen her on was just a post on Instagram, but I haven't been able to find that interview on YouTube. That's what sucks. I wanted to hear all of the interview that she's talking about, but I haven't been able to. But there's other. But yeah, this lady's just. I mean, had no clue, any idea about her, and then here we go. But yeah, really, I wish I would have known or could have seen more and learned more about this lady. But
yeah,
she's still there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's not only it's there's a lot of history that's left out, good and bad, and it's left out
I'm
for a
handing out,
reason.
John. I'll say goodnight to you all.
All righty. We appreciate you coming in. Who's that? Ed? Was that Ed?
Yep.
That
Oh.
was it.
Well, Ed, we appreciate it. You coming in, brother. And let me thank Michael.
I'm gonna have to.
Hey?
Oh, go ahead, John.
I was going to thank Michael Johnson. He just came in with $5. Said, let's not forget our veterans next Thursday. Private bone spurs doesn't count. Fuck Trump. Indeed.
I was gonna say I'm gonna fold out too because I need to make a call, but I wanted to say it before Sparky forgets.
What?
I hope to see at least run over on Front Porch tomorrow night because it's Robin's last Friday for a while.
Indeed. Yeah, she's going to be out for a while. So, yeah, I'm going to be there tomorrow with bells on, baby. I won't miss it.
Right on.
I'm going to be there.
You better be here. You know I'm going to give you
Yeah,
hell
Sparky will
Sunday.
come over and kick my ass if I don't. You know, and you know him. Well, it'll probably take him a while.
Sparky, I have to tell you, I haven't been in because something happened to my what is that? What's the program that you guys use? Skype. Something happened to my Skype, and it doesn't seem to want to work right.
Didn't they
and
update
it's on a
that
different
thing?
platform than
Spark,
I
didn't
got
they
an old
do a
tablet.
change on that thing? On Skype?
Well, there's been a couple upgrades.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I've upgraded.
it hasn't
That's
worked.
why I know about them.
Plus, the
Yeah.
big Windows update might be affecting it.
Well, I'm not on a Windows machine. I'm on an Android tablet, and for some reason, it doesn't want to play well with others anymore on Skype. So
I've heard that
So
from
be
multiple people now too.
yeah.
Careful of that new Windows update. I did it 2 days ago, and we can make all the jokes you want. I turned on my computer yesterday, and something weird happened where after like 3 or 4 minutes, the taskbar couldn't be brought up, the start button wouldn't work, and none of my icons other than what I had open reopened. And I thought it was just a glitch, and I was able to do this, and that functioned for a little while. Well, within a day, it was down to about 10 seconds. I could open stuff up. What was ever open I could use. I could use Internet Explorer, whatever. But once that happened, it locked everything out unless I logged out. And I think it was part of the update, so be careful.
Well, I'm still using my original iPad,
haven't
which
had a
I still
problem
have
yet.
to hook up jumper cables to occasionally. If it wasn't for Michael Shaw,
Right.
yes, if it wasn't for Michael Shaw up in Chicago, who sent me the MacBook, we wouldn't be here. But
Well, you know what?
we had
I'm
to
thinking
reset
too-
this iPad one time, and since we did, it will not update. You know, I tried yesterday to download a new solitaire game. I'm sorry, it has to be iOS 10 or above. No, ain't
You
getting
know
there
what?
no more. What?
What I was going to say, John, is maybe Jeremy could take it, because if it doesn't stay on long, maybe they have a patch for it at Microsoft, or he could take it back to the computer store.
Oh,
and maybe they
we're
can
already
work on it.
we're already past that. I reset my computer. It's fine. I wasn't gonna fuck around. I got pissed off.
Oh, okay. So
Travis
it's
is
okay
afraid
now.
for me to reset the computer. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I
Every
can
time I
understand
walk in with a hammer in my hands, I say I'll reset it. He says, no. I'll reset that sucker. Come here.
Understand that.
Anyway,
Permanently.
I want to thank everybody for coming by and joining us tonight. Those that donate a la carte through the chat, and those in our Patreon family, thank you so much. And look at there, Catman56 up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, just came in with another $5. Said to the cat food fund, John. Thank you, and Semper Fi, LOL. I know I ran out of cat food today. I got back from the store, and we were out of cat food. What do you mean? It's not on the list. It wasn't on the list. So, well, luckily it was just, I had to go to Dollar General, but 22-pound sack of cat food, let's last a few days anyway. I love them all. But, God, they're a handful. Anyway, we love it that way. We're big animal lovers, and it's not like we got 50 cats. We just got like 15. We maintained somewhere around 15 to 18 cats outside, and then now we have a little bit. Huh?
You sure do like your pussy.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And now a little bit. He's done. He thinks he lives in the house now, because we had to bring him in because when he was abandoned, and now he thinks, well, I'm a house cat now, and that wasn't a deal. But every time you open the door, boom, that little meat, and he's a meatball. He's like a softball with 4 legs. That's what it is, and a tail, and a little tail that sticks out. That's what it runs across. I swear you could roll him like a ball. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming by and joining us tonight. I want to thank Bill Jones and Ben. Thank you both for coming by and joining us. We appreciate it tremendously. Linda, thank you so much for coming by and joining us tonight.
No problem. I'll be back again.
Good.
And you guys have fun in San Antonio. And if you guys next year you do it again, Donna's third of it. Her and I said we were going to do a road trip and come down there.
Thank you. You know what you just did, Linda? You just reminded me in my Rolodex in my head, it was you and Donna Sturdivant that met up.
Yeah.
You were one of the first 2 Blue Dots that I remember meeting up and stuff when Donna moved from Oklahoma, where she's supposed to be, so I can keep track on her, and she moved to Maryland, I think it was.
Maryland, and then she came, we met up here, and then she moved back, and now she's in Oklahoma right now still. So she said next year, because she wanted me to go. We were talking about going this year, but, with COVID and we're vaccinated, but my daughter's got diabetes and my husband. And
Donna sticks in my head
really
for lots of reasons.
Yeah, so we said next year, we're talking about it, saying definitely. Yeah. So if you do another Blue Dot meeting, we're definitely coming down.
Let's hope we do. Let's hope we well, we will. Well, no, we won't. Not in November anyway, because that's going to be midterms.
Oh, God, I know.
We'll have to
do a yearly thing. It'll be fun. Exactly.
There you go. Linda, well, thank you so much for coming by, darling. We appreciate it.
And you guys take lots of pictures.
You bet. Oh, we're going to be live. We're going to do it big time.
Oh,
we're
really?
Gonna be live.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we're going to do some live stuff while we're up there for sure.
That'll be awesome.
It will, I think, anyway. Anyway, Linda, thank you so much for coming in. And Jeremy, always a pleasure, brother. Uh-oh. Jerry's muted right now. Anyway.
I just hope when you do this live show, you rip off your jacket and screaming out like Bill O'Reilly did and say, "Fuck it, we're doing it live."
We're doing it live, goddamn, we're doing it live. That's what we're going to, It'll be a pretty scene. You won't want to miss that. Jeremy, thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate it tremendously. And let me see. Sparky Dunk, I will be there tomorrow, brother. I will be there. I will be there tomorrow for sure. Wouldn't miss it.
I'm off to become the human transfer switch.
There are you? There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're gonna go switch out your generator and make sure the power's back on and all that stuff. There you go.
Yeah. Well, they told me it was back on.
Well,
I told you.
Would they lie to you? Would they lie to you?
I don't know. I'll find out in a few minutes.
All right, Spark. Take care of yourself and be careful. All right. And David, brother, we always appreciate you here.
Sir.
I appreciate you so much,
you.
brother. We talked about you a bunch today. We did. I hope your ears rang off the hook. I hope your ears rang off the hook. But,
appreciate that.
Thank you. Anyway, thank you for using your voice, brother, and being here. We appreciate it. And Johnny Fly, all the way from Pennsylvania. We appreciate you, and we'll be seeing you in about 8 days.
That's right.
Indeed.
I appreciate you and the whole family. I'm looking forward to
I'm looking
this.
forward to it, brother. I really am. They got a bar.
Good.
Hold on, I'm having a margarita, baby. Anyway, Johnny Fly.
I might have a sip of it, but I gotta watch because I'm diabetic.
Yeah, no, don't do that. No, don't want. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna
have a Tom Collins.
I'm gonna have a nice big salty anyway.
Oh, rub
Johnny
it
Fly.
in now.
Yeah, we'll see you soon, my friend. We will see you soon.
Will do.
S.C. Smith, I'm glad you dropped by today, buddy. Always appreciate it when you come in. And now the weather.
It's always a pleasure. Thanks for having me. Let me in. And it's good to talk to everybody tonight. And hang in there, everybody. Hopefully this madness will end.
We will make it in. We will have the last word in this shit, I guarantee you, bub. Anyway, SC, thank you for coming and take care of yourself up there in Tallahassee.
Will do.
All right, brother. And Bernadette, baby, thank you always for being here. You're my rock, and you know it. thank you so much for being here and being a part of this show. And look at there. She's all muted up and shit. Here I am talking nice, saying sweet shit about her. She's got it muted over there.
Right here, sweetie. I thought I'm just talking and I didn't even know I was muted, okay? Because I'm trying to say thank you to the Blue Dot family and everybody that contributed tonight here and on Patreon. You guys are amazing. We love you. Thank you for everybody coming in on the chat and keeping it going on and watching out for them trolls out there, because they're out there.
Yes, they are.
And John,
yeah.
You know, you, Marcia, and the kids, y'all got my heart. I love you guys.
Thank you, baby. We return the love immensely. I want to thank all of this Blue Dot family, and our love from my family goes out to every one of you. And this is, I'm going to get all freaking mushy here. We don't want to do that shit. I just want to say thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for being involved. Mañana is Beer and Bud Friday, so put the beer on the ice, and if you're so inclined in the legal area, put the little bud in the bowl there. If not, you'll have to do like me and put a little Cavendish in it. Whatever. And get ready for the weekend, baby. There's supposed to be excitement in the January 6th committee tomorrow with what's his face going in there and testifying. They got 20 more subpoenas coming out. We're going to keep rolling, baby. We got a vote tonight on the infrastructure. We got one tomorrow. We're going to see what happens. Anyway, stay involved, stay informed, and be a part of this, because it's us that's going to fix this shit. I love you, and thank you for being here. Y'all say good night to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. We'll see y'all later.
Good night, everybody.